go.
Alright, this is, a lot of people ask me how I do a pilchard. So I'll show you. This is set up for gummies. So leader's good 6 foot. That's about 50 pound. You go 60 for gummies. I've got the bead on first, then the tube, and that'll slide down to the hooks. Just got the swivel. That's 30 pound braid on the easy rig. I do a lock blood knot on both of them, but on the braid I'll wrap it around twice before I do the blood knot. The hooks, these are 5/0s and 4/0s. Now the same principle if you're using small pilchards, which I use for the pinkies, I use twin 2/0s. So when you're putting the first hook through, you go through, the line goes through that way, and that's a slider. So this is how I'd put a pilchard on. A third of the way from the tail, the blue dots are the backbone, so a third away back, straight through, and pull the hook through. Now, a snapper, 90% of the time takes the head first, so I like the hook in the head. So you just go about 5-6 mil back from the gill plate, and the hook comes out the head. Sometimes you've got to force it in between your fingers, like that. Pull that, not tight because you'll mutilate it, just sort of gently tighten up, a half hitch around that where the hook went through. Just gently pull that up. Now the other sliding hook goes underneath that half hitch. Pull it tight. I actually push my finger on there and the shank of the hook at the same time, and just gently pull all that up. Now 2 half hitches, one near the hook and the other one near the tail, because that keeps the other one near the hook and protects it. So if the snapper grabs it, they'll grab it usually head first. So you've got the hook exposed, you've just got to make sure there's no scales on the point of the hook, and you've got a hook either side. Then I'll pull that glow beads down and cast and ready to go. That's it. So like I say, the only difference is I would have used a bigger pilchard, that's all I had. The bigger the pilchard the better, I find, for the gummies and the snapper. But the pinkies, if you want pilchards about 4 inches long, 5 inches long, little ones, and twin 2/0s. The only thing that changes is the size of the hooks for the smaller boat. And I might go to 30 pound for the pinkies. So yeah, a lot of people ask, and that's how I do it. And I find, yeah, I catch a lot of fish like that. Sometimes you have trouble unlocking the half hitches when you've had bites, and you've got to sometimes unloosen off this sliding hook, but you work that out. And the best way to do that is feed the line backwards like that to undo the half hitch, wherever there's a half hitch. So yeah, you do a few hundred and you're an expert. Alright, so yeah, hope that helps. Cool.